Trainer sets the incline on a treadmill to 10 degrees. The walking surface of the treadmill is 5 feet long. About how many inches is the end of the treadmill from the floor? When we have 1 degree and one side of a right triangle, the way that we find the missing side is using a trig function. In order to know what trig function to use, we have to identify which two sides we have. So clearly, one of the sides we have is the hypotenuse. 5 is the hypotenuse because it is opposite our right angle. So 5 is the hypotenuse. Now, what is h? Is h the opposite or is it the adjacent side? To tell, we need to know, is that side h touching the angle 10 degrees or is it not touching the angle 10 degrees? And in this case, it's not. It is across from the angle 10 degrees. That means it is opposite. So h is opposite the 10-degree angle. So we have opposite and hypotenuse that we're going to need for this problem, and the trig function we have that uses opposite and hypotenuse is sine. So the sine of our angle, sine of 10 degrees, is opposite over hypotenuse. So h over 5. In order to isolate the variable here, very simply, all we have to do is multiply both sides by 5. And what this tells us is that 5 multiplied by the sine of 10 degrees is going to give us the value of h. So in our calculator, we'll just type 5 times sine of 10 degrees, and that is going to be 0.868. Let's go ahead and just call that 87. And the unit that we're dealing with here is feet. So our answer is going to be 0.872